There we go. Hey, Annie, it's Leah giving you a recap from last week. Everything is good. um, I think my last recap, I was talking about how I was sick. I'm finally better, or at least almost 100% better. I'm just going to use the video to do my hair. Yeah. I did not squat last Monday because after I got off the video, I just felt like shit. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to get any squats in today. So I rearranged my schedule and I was able to make it work. Or I went in on Tuesday, and I'm so glad I did because I felt much better, and they went really well. And I don't think that would have been the case if I had gone on Monday. So anyway, squats all week felt really good. I did about the same weight for day 3 and day 5 that I did the previous week. I didn't really feel like there was a need to up the weight. RPEs felt on target, and that first day of squats wiped me out, day 1. Yeah, so, but they went really well. I feel like 260 moved good, and I'm glad you made the right call saying 242 for my 6 sets of 3, because the first 3 felt really easy. And then the last 3 did not. I mean, they weren't hard. Like, I wasn't grinding them out, but they were definitely tougher than the first 3. So the fatigue was setting in for sure. So this week, I think I'm doing 270 singles and 6x3 of 248. So we'll see how that goes. Deadlifts felt good. I thought I was pausing lower on those pause deadlifts, but if you look in the video, you'll see it's not any lower than the previous week, maybe a tiny bit, like that much. It's just like once I get off the floor, it's like, oh yeah, I have to stop. So I'll try to hit it even lower on the pause this week. I know you said it's not a huge deal. It's just a matter of practicing that form off the floor. So as long as I'm maintaining that. Day 4 deadlifts felt good. It's just a lot of sets, but I got them all done. So, and I really did not feel tired or fatigued from them until like the last set, and that probably was more mental than physical. It's just like mentally thinking, okay, yeah, this is my last one, and that was probably my worst looking set in terms of form. Was really working on trying to keep that back straight, those lats locked in. I think I did a pretty good job. Bench went really good this week. Top singles on both day 3 and 5 felt good. All of my sets felt good at 120, I think I did for day 3 and day 5, and those felt really easy actually. And I remember when we first started working together, my first meet prep, I was struggling with that weight for those reps. So I'm happy to see that they come pretty easy to me now. I think I definitely did a better job this week of maintaining control of the bar, putting a good dead stop to the bar once it hit my chest, and getting a good pause. There's a few reps mingled in there where the pauses were not long enough, and I don't know why. I think it was just me maybe blanking out for a sec. But overall, I feel like all my bench sets this week look really solid. Even close grip and Larson press felt and looked really good. So yeah, trap bar deads. I don't know what was going on, but they were super easy this week. I don't know if it was just because it was 2 sets or like what was happening, but I upped the weight on the second set. I'm going to up it again this week because they were just flying up, which is a good sign. And then I think that's really it. Some of the cold symptoms lingered all week, mainly just like sinus, but it didn't really prevent me from being able to train, so that was good. Today I finally feel like pretty much 100%. Um, Sleep is better. Sleep was better last week. I really made a conscious effort to go to bed and try to get 7 hours of sleep. I ended up getting maybe 6.5 to 8.5 a night, depending on the night. And if I had to get up early in the morning to work. And that's really about it. I was looking at getting ready for nationals. Um, I mentally this weekend was kind of struggling because, they put out that stupid rule saying you can't wear this, you can't wear that, basically trying to police people into sharing opinions that are not their USAPL's opinions. And it was really upsetting. And I was like, man, do I really want to support this organization? Um, I used to really respect this organization. Worked hard to get to a point where I could qualify for nationals, where I was good enough to compete in USAPL, and now they're just like the way that they're handling things. They're handling obstacles. They're handling challenge from um, people with their policies. I just don't agree with how they're handling it. They're just completely going about it the wrong way. And so I was like, well, should I go to national? Should I really compete? Should I really show support for this organization when I don't agree with them? Um, and knowing that there was a USPA meet like a week later at my gym here in Kirkland, I could easily switch and do that. So I put a lot of thought into it. Like, what should I do? And I decided I'm going to just continue with my plan to compete at nationals. I've already paid for everything, but that's not going to stop me from wearing what I want to wear. And I'm going to raise funds um, through Women's Strength Coalition and Pull for Pride. I'm going to raise some funds um, as my way of kind of showing opposition to them. And I feel like that's a good, positive, productive way to be able to contribute my voice. So I don't know why I'm like venting all this to you, but I just want to let you know, like, my thought process, my stream of consciousness over the weekend. Like, I almost emailed you and was like, I'm not going to do nationals because I was pretty darn upset, but I've had time to think about it. And I'm like, I'm just going to go through with it, but use it as a way to raise money for and raise awareness for people who are not able to participate in nationals like me. That being said, after the meet, my goal is to switch to USPA, specifically drug tested division, and try to just start competing there and not compete with USAPL anymore. I know they have a lot of good meets too, so they do have a nationals and worlds and stuff. I don't really think it's as um, esteemed as USAPL, but it would still be fun to compete at that level within USPA. I am studying to become a ref within USPA, and I looked up. There's tons of records I could break, mainly for the state. I haven't checked drug tested records. I think Kim Walford, though, her competing, probably she took them all. But I did notice with USAPL that the state record for deadlift is what would it be? 175? 175, which I think is what, 385? 175 kilos, 385 pounds. So in my age group and weight class, so it would be awesome to try to like break that state record at nationals if you can. I'm not even sure if you can go for state records at nationals. But anyway, I feel like that would be a nice little accomplishment. I don't know if top 5 is going to be possible. We'll see with the competitors and how they do. But I guess my goal would just to be obviously PR my total, and maybe go for that state record. Um, and just place as high as I can within the weight class and age group. I had one more thing. I don't know. Anyway, so that's all that I have to report for this week. Hope you have a good week. Oh, and you mentioned something about shoes. I am thinking of getting some new squat shoes because mine are getting pretty worn out. So if you think I should try a bigger heel, I think mine is maybe half inch. So I'm wondering if you're thinking like 2 inch or 1 inch. I don't know what the Nikes are. But I think my Adidas Power Lifts are half an inch heel. But I'll look into it and see if I can borrow some from a friend and try them out before I buy any because I know they're pretty expensive. But I am in the market of getting new ones. So if I find that a higher heel works for me, then this would be the time to make the change. Well, after nationals, make the change. Obviously, not change anything now. Anyway, so I am gonna go squat, and I will talk to you later.